Hello everybody, and welcome back to the first ever video on the Fellowship of Fans YouTube channel. On this channel, I'll be talking to you guys and making videos about the Lord of the Rings TV series, news and updates on that. Also videos on the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings adaptations, and debates and topics in J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium, which includes the Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion. In the future, I'll upload a video on what the channel is fully about, but here just a first video about the recent updates over the last month about the Lord of the Rings TV series. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Firstly, we have a news article that came out about a month ago by the New Zealand Herald, where it says, Stuntwoman's serious injury must start of filming for Amazon blockbuster. Filming in Auckland for big-budget television series Lord of the Rings has made a rocky start after an accident on set left stuntwomen seriously injured. Alyssa Cadwell, an experienced Brisbane-based stuntwoman, actor and dancer who recently doubled for Nicole Kidman in Aquaman, is understood to have been injured in rehearsals at the sprawling Camus film studio. I'm not sure, I think it's pronounced Camus or Camo, but what I am sure of is that Camus Studios is a big production set based in New Zealand, and 3 to 4 weeks ago, production and filming took place there. From this, you can also tell rehearsals took place, which means they could be rehearsing for shooting and filming later that day or for later filming. This next bit is quite interesting. Sources confirmed she fell into water in large tanks as planned, but her head struck a bolt in the process. One witness said the resulting injuries were traumatic. Wow, this is quite devastating news and quite concerning, but hopefully she gets well soon. But as I said before, this is quite concerning news, as how could stuff like this happen on a big production set, such as the Lord of the Rings? But hopefully, production continues unlike it has started. But something that we can infer from this is that filming took place in large water tanks, and this could be linked to the island of Numenor, where the TV series will be visiting. Numenor is a place at the bottom left of a map of Arda/Middle-earth, and where the Numenorians dwelled in during the Second Age. Surrounding Numenor were lots of seas, and the filming in these tanks could be related to scenes out at sea in and around Numenor. This is quite promising news, but the problem is that so far this is all speculation and no other news has come out about this, but it is promising that they are filming in water tanks and rehearsing, which could lead to some cool scenes, but we will just have to wait and see. But here is the next story. It was reported a few months ago that Amazon's Lord of the Rings cast Spartacus actor Simon Morales. However, at the time, only the account The Redanian Intelligence was actually reporting this news, but now it can be confirmed from what I will show you in a bit. But for some background research on the actor, he is quite an experienced actor and has been in quite a few TV shows and films, and especially the show Spartacus was quite good, and I recommend you watch it. And I also have an idea of who you may play due to some hints. But before we get into that, let me just quickly read this out. According to our sources, Simon Morales has been cast in a recurring role in the show. His exact role is still unknown. The fact that it's only a recurring guest role might be the reason why he's missing from the big official cast announcement, which is basically the first 15 actors shown by the Lord of the Rings on Prime media accounts. But Simon Morales wasn't one of these actors, which may mean that in the first season, his character may not be shown that much or his storyline will be focused on, but that doesn't mean in the future seasons this won't be true, as he may become a much more prominent character. But this is the only media outlet that has confirmed and reported on this, but can now confirm to you that he has been casted by these pictures. Here it shows in the centre Sam Morrill's, which confirms that he is in the show, and alongside him are his co-stars. On the left, Ismael Cruz Cordova, the Puerto Rican actor, and on the right, Robert Aramayo, who played young Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. So this confirms that he has been casted, and this picture is posted on Simon Morrill's Instagram account, and it was from a charity fundraiser marathon they had done recently to help co-star Niziani Banyadi. I think that's her name. But this confirms that he is in the show and production has taken place, and I'll show you the full pictures. And now finally, confirmation of the recording of the Lord of the Rings TV show was confirmed by the director of the first two episodes, J.A. Bayona, who on his Instagram account posted a picture of a tree from set and wrote this: "The light from our set accidentally cast on top of a tree and made it look like a strange cloud from a Miyazaki movie. Miyazaki movies are notoriously known for having beautiful clouds." Then after, Iranian actress Niziani Banyadi for the first time posted a picture of the entire cast of the Lord of the Rings TV show together. They were doing this for a charity marathon, and as you can see in the top left, on the back row, third to the left, is Simon Morrill's, which also again confirms that he is indeed in this TV show. And at the far end is supposedly the young Galadriel, and then two to the left of her on the back row is Robert Aramayo, who is apparently meant to be playing Beldor, which is a cover name for Elrond. It is good to see the cast together for the first time, and which this also shows that they must have been into mass production. Then it was reported by Deadline that the Lord of the Rings Maxim Baldry set as a lead in Amazon series. British actor Maxim Baldry has signed for a lead role in Amazon's The Lord of the Rings TV series, I Have Learned. Baldry was first linked to Lord of the Rings last fall, but he did not have a deal for the show, which is why Baldry is not part of Amazon's Lord of the Rings cast announcement in January that included 15 other actors. We still have a few key roles to cast, Amazon co-head of TV Vernon Sanders said, as he is believed to be playing one of those key roles, and his deal is closed apparently, as a few months ago it was being reported that he had signed for Amazon, but it had not been confirmed. But now Amazon and lots of trustworthy news sources have been confirming this, so he has signed. The most recent news about the show has been detailed by Deadline, where it states The Lord of the Rings shuts down production in New Zealand over coronavirus fears. This news has come out about 4 to 5 weeks after production had officially begun. At the top of the article, there's been an update where it says Amazon Studios on Monday confirmed that all Amazon original series in production have been put on hold. That includes Lord of the Rings. But previously, it says The Lord of the Rings has joined a swath of other major TV and film projects in shutting down as coronavirus wreaks havoc on global production schedules. The New Zealand Herald reported that Amazon's epic retelling of J.R.R. Tolkien's novel has ground to a halt for at least 2 weeks after the country's decision to bring in tough border controls, meaning everyone who arrives must isolate themselves for 14 days. The shutdown was reportedly communicated to crew in a memo from production, and basically they said there are no clear answers when they will return. Even though this may be quite sad, but it was inevitable, and it may be longer than 2 weeks now because of the update where it says they have all been put on hold. So it may be longer than 2 weeks. Maybe will be back in 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but overall, it was the correct decision to do this. It was, and it still is really bad and can affect a lot of people. So even though it is quite sad, and the release date may be pushed back a little bit, but it was the right decision. And to confirm this, recently a letter has been circulating around the internet telling the Lord of the Rings TV series cast and crew to take a 2-week hiatus commencing from Monday, March 16th, 2020. This means currently production has been officially postponed. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please could you like and subscribe, as that would really help the channel out and me. But I want to quickly give a big shout out to the Everything in Middle Earth YouTube channel and the host of that, Jordan Manford, as he's the person who persuaded me to make a YouTube channel, and he gave a big shout out to me in his latest videos. So I want to thank him for that and for helping me start this channel. And next week there'll be a video on who is the real hero, Frodo or Sam. That'll be next Wednesday.